Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Curtain. I'm your host, Lauren Shippey, and today we're talking about the fact that you will not move that way. This is another word as we continue our sprint series here of encouraging words, and it's called You Will Not Move That Way. It says your direction matters. How you move now is not how you'll move in the future. Be open to a new direction. And okay, even as I speak those words, you might be feeling some anxiety as you're listening to this. And I want to say, if that's you, notice it and catch it. And then ask yourself, why am I feeling that? Because it's disruptive, because maybe there's some fear around it. I think really considering why you feel resistance when being open to a new direction is important. The things of the past will not be the things of the future. Consider the tools you use. Tactics matter right now. So I guess what tools are you using right now in your business? What tactics are you using? Are those pure of heart? So I think an evaluation of those is always great because the goal is to create something where your heart posture is solid and stable and pure heart. Because that reflects and that overflows onto everyone that you're going to serve, every team member that you're going to talk to, every life that you're going to touch, how you're going to interact with your family. This is it. That is the core. So we talk a lot about that, and we talk a lot about the importance of alignment. Just like a weather vane, this is the vision I had while writing this. You'll notice you're headed in a new direction. Just the wind spins it and you're headed somewhere else. Take note and move with it, like moving with the current. So that's pretty interesting and powerful because I think when you notice it and you overcome the resistance and you move with it, it's like moving with the current. So all of a sudden it's like you have this light bulb aha moment where you're like, okay, I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with the current and I'm going to see where this takes me. You will not move the way that you've moved before. So as we wrap up this year and enter into a new year, I want you to think about what ways you're feeling maybe the nudge or the prompting to not move that way anymore. And I know this is maybe a more difficult episode for some of you if you're in a place where you might be holding on to things. And this is actually a really important part of this because when we hold on to things too tightly, they become things that become more important in our lives and elevated sometimes in places where they maybe shouldn't be. And so I know for me, this has been a year of completely letting go of all the things, because sometimes you just kind of have to let them all go and then see what comes back around. And so it's kind of like cutting all the strings, intangibly. It's not like you got to quit everything you're doing right now, but it's more like, hey, you know what? I'm going to let all this go. I'm going to set it free. And I'm not going to be held captive by anything that I'm doing by placing too much importance or emphasis on this. And then I'm going to see how I should move. Because when we're attached to things, then we can't really get clarity on where it is that we're supposed to be. So this is a tougher word, but it's also an encouragement because I promise you, if you're in this place and you're holding on to something too tight, when you let it go, you will receive such freedom. I can't even tell you. It's such a freeing feeling to know that you've cut all the strings, so to speak, and that you're operating in full freedom because then you're available. What it does when you cut those strings is that it creates this availability for you to be open to the new way, the new direction, and your future. So thank you so much for listening in as always, and we'll talk to you soon.